Everyone. So, scientific research has made a number of links between certain sinful habits and some diseases. For instance, sinful habits like outbursts of anger, unforgiveness, rage, anxiety. There are links between these sinful habits and some diseases, some even some cardiovascular diseases. And then there are studies that have made links, just an example, that have made links between anger, resentment, bitterness, unforgiveness, bitterness, resentment, and some cancers. Now, some sins that we committed as individuals can, sometimes be traced to some generational traumas, generational sins that were committed by those that have gone, you know, ahead of us, and it was passed down. And I'm gonna give you examples as I go on with this series. So usually, generational sins and generational traumas get passed on to the next generation and then the next, and they manifest as sometimes sicknesses and diseases, and sometimes they manifest as even curses. Now, what opens a door to demonic for the demonic to have access to us is the main issue of sin. So sin is a big door, is the main doorway through which demonic spirits gain access into a human soul or into a human body. And once those demons get access into a human, into somebody's life, if the person continue to indulge in willful sin, these same spirits, they would be like castles that would be created for these demons to dwell in. Castles or strongholds. I'm going to leave scriptural references to everything I'm talking about. But whenever these demons would hide inside these castles, it would be very difficult to cast out these spirits from an individual's life. Have you ever been to church where there's somebody who manifests demons and they're screaming and shouting and rolling themselves everywhere, and then the pastor keeps saying, "Come out, come out," and the more the pastor says, come out, the more violent they get. Usually, this is a sign that there is a demonic castle in this person's life, and the demon is unwilling to leave because they have like a legal basis. So these castles are usually also like a legal basis for them, and they hide there. And I'm going to talk about it in the subsequent videos. I'm going to make a differentiation between doorways and then castles or strongholds. And when the demons gain access into the human's life, they don't come, to have a picnic, or they come to bring harm. The Bible says the thief comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Another name for generational spirits is the term familiar spirits, and familiar spirits are basically transferred from one generation to the next. Okay. And they are usually pa- passed down to other individuals during certain events. One main event by which spirits are passed on is when somebody of an older generation is in the process of transitioning, to leave the world, and these demons become disembodied, and so they quickly start to look for somebody else in the family because they are familiar spirits. They begin to look for someone else within the family to enter, and so they're looking for their next victim. And so during such times, they would be looking out for the person that's exposed, the person that's living in sin, or the person that has opened a door, the person that is grieving excessively. Okay, so I'm going to talk about, like I said, the main doorways. So, some of them are sin, others are not necessarily sin, but they can create a doorway. Another way that these demonic spirits have gain access into individuals' life is where we share in the sins of other people. First Timothy chapter 5 verse 22 says, "Do not lay hands hastily on people, or you risk sharing in their sin." The thing is, when you're sharing other people's sin, it is like you've sinned. And so doorway is open in our life, and whatever demons are harassing this individual get to harass you, legally, because you shared in the sin. We share in other people's sin sometimes when we share food with them, like eating from the same place, from the same bowl. It can be sometimes be dangerous. When we receive gifts, sometimes these spirits can be passed on. These family spirits can be passed on. And then where we indulge in gossip, or we give certain people that opportunity. I know it's good to listen, to listen, to be of help to our friends, but where they keep recounting their painful past, and who hurt them, uh, and who they're not speaking to, and the traumas as they speak to us. They are, and may be unaware to them, but they would be transferring, would be opening a doorway to the enemy, and they would be transferring these traumas to us. They would be transferring this bitterness. They would be transferring these demonic spirits, to us. So we have to be extra careful. So the moment generational spirits are passed on from one person to the other, and the individuals who are the new homes to these demons, when these individuals also start to indulge in the sins that the previous owner was indulging in, then these demons now castles or strongholds get abused in the new owner's life, and the demons go and hide there. And then they will be in church, and the pastor would say, "Come out 1,000 times," and they would be very relaxed because they are very, very hidden. So I'm going to continue with the next part, talking about the differences between strongholds and demonic doorways. I hope this is a blessing. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.